In the urban jungle, we explore the peculiar life of a modern Homo sapien amidst a heavily depressed and unhappy society. Where people self-medicate through memes and cheap dopamine, witness a man navigating through his midlife crisis after having just lost his $230,000 job whilst recovering from corporate burnout. Join us as he embarks on a new frontier, carving out a life of his own design. Behold the sight of the modern man in its natural habitat. Burrowed deep within the soft folds of its blanket cave, this creature displays an extraordinary ability to remain dormant for hours on end. The creature begins to engage in its intricate and highly ritualistic cleansing routine. As this cleansing ceremony unfolds, it may appear purely practical. Yet it also holds deep symbolic significance, mimicking an inner cleansing to assuage the overbearing shame it may feel for being maidenless without hose, a job, or any self-respect. In a rare and fascinating display of morning ritual, we find the creature in the midst of its nutrient intake. Here, it meticulously stirs a concoction of mysterious green sludge believed to contain the essence of spirulina, moringa powder, and despair. Nearby, a selection of capsules and tablets awaits consumption, promising vitality and perhaps an unwavering libido. As a result of its successful foraging expedition, we see the creature in a moment of pure elation, having discovered a trove of eggs and cherry tomatoes. And while we may be eager to witness his sheer culinary prowess, we must remember to be patient and wait to let him cook. And there we have it, a simple breakfast for a simpleton.
So the first meal of any day, I really try to have tons of protein. Protein and fiber, that's really it. For carbs, I guess like natural sugars from fruit. Try to stay away from processed stuff. It's hard though, everything's processed. And that's why you'll see a lot of my meals being super simple. And that has a twofold benefit. One, pretty straightforward to cook. Another benefit is that it benefits your physical body. It's simple, easily digestible, nourishing, and doesn't have all the junk that you find in a lot of food. So if I can't pronounce a lot of the ingredients in the things that I'm eating, I tend to just either avoid them or have them once in a while. There'll be a time where I'll just love a Ritz cracker. But you look at the ingredients and you start to think, should this simple cracker have all of that junk in it? My answer is no. I mean, it's a cracker. Now that I keep talking about it, I kind of want one. I will clear that box. I'm not even joking. Give that to me right now, I'll tear it up live. Yo, that kid is so funny. I wonder how he is these days.
In the digital savannah, we find the SEC in its most favorite state, directly plugged into the internet. Observe the intense focus of a creature deeply immersed in its vital tasks. Its dexterous fingers dance gracefully across a mechanical keyboard, engaged in, air quotes, work. This remarkable being will likely remain here for hours, sustained only by the fear of failure. Should it complete its tasks efficiently and without distraction, it will be a testament to beating the ADHD allegations.
After you've been sitting for a long time, it really tightens up your hip flexors and just kind of ruins your posture. Your core isn't engaged, so you're more likely to slouch, and that's one of the reasons why I just don't have good posture. So I'm really working on that. When you don't sit with your glutes all the way to the back of your seat, it creates this posterior pelvic tilt. So I've been doing these exercises that really help to reverse that.
This peculiar behavior is likely to frighten off potential mates, which by the looks of it is an act he may be well versed in.
So in activating the hips and the glute, I start to strengthen this area to prevent further tilt and misalignment with my posture. Sometimes my arms get tired, so I just do a couple of these.
These tips appear suspicious, and the benefits he touts are likely dubious.
I'm already feeling so much looser, and yeah, somehow like posture's kind of naturally a little bit more straightened out instead of it being slouched. You'll start to feel the glutes here just really getting active. Do about 20 reps, maybe 3 sets of those.
Although his use of scientific anatomical terms might suggest a deep understanding of physical fitness, they serve merely as a guise. In truth, they mask his primary goal of strengthening muscles crucial for reproductive purposes. A futile endeavor for this solitary male who, it appears, won't be putting any of those exercises to use anytime soon.
Another tip is if you really want to get into the adductor magnus and the adductor longus, you get an elevated surface and you do the same thing.
What is
just
he
with
doing?
one leg on that elevated surface, and you'll begin to really feel a lot of this. So you switch sides and get that other adductor. After a grueling 5 hours of work and research, it's time for lunch. I'm not gonna do the whole cooking montage. I'm just gonna do it and then show you the final product. And I should probably be a little bit more presentable. I'm gonna do my hair or something. But I kind of wanted you guys to see the raw lifestyle of Sec Plus. Because on a normal day, This ain't getting done. Is it possible? Like, do you guys think it's possible?
I'm trying to think. Normal levels. Belittle me. Brain.
Shut up and do it.
Berate me. Is this question stupid? I mean, does it even
matter?
matter?
Like,
Like,
realize that it's not
that
failure.
would destroy me.
With furrowed brow and pensive gaze, the creature appears to be wrestling with the great mysteries of existence. Or perhaps just deciding his stance on jorts.
I can't act completely useless. I have to show you guys that I do things still throughout the day and that I'm not a complete sloth. So we're gonna go and cycle.
Fully adorned in its sleek, form-fitting attire, designed for maximum speed and minimum dignity. The headband, a bold statement of intent, crowns this magnificent ensemble.
Oh, I should have done like a cool edit where like I was putting my...
Did you think he'd forget? Bitch, you thought. Cue the fucking sequence. Oh shit. Wow. Oh, great heavens. Bro just turned his swag on all the way the fuck up. My God.
We are entering one of my favorite neighborhoods. The houses that you pass by are so nice. Yeah, let me see if I can show you. It's beautiful houses that I fantasize about living in one day. It's like the picturesque, beautiful home that you see on sitcoms. It's one of my favorite signs coming up right here. I don't know if you guys can read it.
Amidst the tumultuous journey, the seasoned traveller discovers a fleeting moment of respite. As he inhales the fresh air, fueling his cardiovascular exertion, he lets his weary spirit rejuvenate, finding solace in the simple joys and wonders of life. What peace, what tranquility. While the specimen perseveres in its quest for self-acceptance, we observe its redeeming qualities emerging through the chaos. The creature's growing self-awareness, forged through adapting and learning from great suffering, becomes a vital tool in crafting a life of meaning and fulfillment.
That about wraps up the day in the life. I still have a number of things to do on my to-do list. Still need to kind of go through the options for seeing how I can generate income. I want to kind of take this time to try something on my own and see where that lands. And you guys can watch me struggle and toil as I do my best to survive. I'm very grateful for all of you. I hope you guys are enjoying your life, and I will see you in the next one.
Will this creature yield to the capitalist pressures of his environment? Will he resort to selling feet pics for a quick profit? Where will he end up? Only time will reveal the adventurous path that lies ahead. If you find that you fuck with the boy heavy, do consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. Every bit of support helps this channel tremendously and is deeply appreciated. Thank you for watching, and until next time on A Day in the Life of a Modern Man. We out this bitch. On my days, this boy fly as hell, deadass.